مش هنمشي غير لما نرفع تاني الراية. ابني طول ما في كمال، ابني لنهاية الحياة. حط مصر قصاد عيونك، ابني وحد الاتجاه. يلا نهتف والورايا طوبة بطوبة نبني.
أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الشهادة الإعدادية، مرحبا بكم. Today we are going to do some revision and we will answer some questions about grammar. This is the first video which contains Unit 7 and Unit 8. We will discuss together the grammar of Unit 7 and Unit 8 as well, and we'll answer some questions about them. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets. This is the headline of the grammar question in the exam paper, which is question number 5 in the exam paper. First of all, I'd like to remind you of the grammar in Unit 7, which is the present simple passive and the past simple passive. The present simple passive begins with an object, then followed by is or are, plus the past participle of the verb. And the past simple passive begins with an object followed by was or were, followed by the past participle of the verb. Let's have a look at the first question. These habitats are found at the top and the bottom of the earth. Here we can see that we use are, verb to be, of course. These habitats are an object, then followed by are, so must be followed by the past participle of the verb find, which is very good, which is found. So the correct answer is these habitats are found at the top and the bottom of the earth. Let's move to number 2. A lot of our rainforests are cuts down every year. Again, we have are, should be followed by the past participle of the verb cut, which is also cut. Number 3, trees were planting on the land to be used for palm oil. Here we use verb to be in the past, which is were. Again, it should be followed by the past participle of the verb plant, which is planted. So easy. Number 4, how is the stones of the pyramids carried to Giza? This sentence is in the past. So here is incorrect. Should be replaced by was? No, I don't think so, because the object here is the stones, plural. So it should be were, not was. Number 5, long ago, camels are called ships of the desert. Long ago indicates that the sentence is in the past. Camels are called the ships of the desert. It should be camels were called ships of the desert. Let's move to another set of questions. Again, complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets. Number 1, the national park is visited of many tourists every day. Here, this sentence is in the passive voice. The object is the natural verb, followed by verb to be, which is, and the past participle of the verb visited. Then it should be followed by the preposition by, not of. That's right. Number 2, many new cars are making by robots in factories. Here we have the verb to be are, so it should be followed by the past participle of the verb make, which is, yes, that's right, which is made. Number 3, we don't know how the stones of the pyramids carry to Giza. The stones of the pyramids here are an object, so it should be followed by verb to be first and then by the past participle of the verb carry. The correct answer is were carried. We don't know how the stones for the pyramids were carried to Giza. Where are you taught when you were young? Also, the sentence is in the past, so we should use was or were. Which one is correct? Here we have you, so we must use were and not was. Number 5, the car didn't wash yesterday. Here the car can't wash itself, so it is in the passive. So again, the sentence is in the negative form. So the correct answer should include was in the negative form, which is wasn't, followed by the past participle of the verb, which is washed. Let's move to Unit 8. Unit 8, grammar, is based on the first conditional, verbs plus, or verbs that should be followed by verb plus ing, and verbs which should be followed by to plus infinitive. Also, it talks about some conjunctions of reason, result, and contrast. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets. Our environment will be cleaner if we recycle our rubbish. This is the first conditional, because if here is preceded by will plus infinitive, so it should be followed by the present simple. Recycled here is past simple, so it is incorrect. The correct answer is recycled. Number 2, what would you do if you don't understand the homework? What will you do if you don't understand the homework? Again, it is the first condition. If our oceans keep to get warmer, some coral reefs will die. Keep here should be followed by verb plus ing or by a gerund. So the correct answer is getting. Number 4, I will work it harder next year. This is a future simple. Next year indicates that the sentence is in the future, so will should be followed by an infinitive, which is work. Well done. Number 5, they need having a lot of important materials inside them. Need here should be followed by to plus infinitive, not verb plus ing. So the correct answer is they need to have a lot of important materials inside. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words in brackets. So I can't speak well. So she has a severe sore throat. Here so is incorrect. So I can't speak well. What is the reason for that? Yes, because she has a severe sore throat. Because indicates or followed by a reason. He is quite poor. That's because he has expensive clothes. He is quite poor. That's because he's incorrect. Because here we can see the contrast. He's quite poor and at the same time he has got expensive clothes. So we should use something that indicates contrast, like nevertheless or however. Both are right. Her car didn't have enough petrol because it broke down. Here, because is followed by a result, and this is incorrect. Which one should be followed by a result? Yes, it's so. Her car didn't have enough petrol, so it broke down. People must stop throw chemicals in water. Stop here should be followed by a gerund. So the correct answer, throwing. Number 5, if it rained, I won't go to the park. This is the first condition, because in the second part we can see I won't go, will or won't plus infinitive. So if should be followed by present simple. So if it rains, I won't